So what's going on, guys? We're doing another video where I talk about all the interesting things to me in world technology. And I know a lot of you guys are probably wondering, what do I think about the new iPads? Well, they suck. That's it. I'll see you guys later. Just kidding, just kidding. Okay, iPad mini Retina display. I actually think it would be a cool idea for someone to buy a mini iPad if the price point was right. But for $399, for a 16GB version that connects to Wi-Fi, plus you add like $130 just to connect it to the network of your choice, you're talking about almost $600 including tax for a tablet, a mini tablet. Then you look at the iPad Air for $499 in the same situation where you have to spend another $130 just to connect it to the network of your choice, and you're only talking about a 16GB version that is going to cost you like almost $700. And this is a lot of money for a tablet, so both tablets seem to be overpriced to me. I mean, you have the iPhone 5, then you have the iPhone 5C, then you have 5S. These are just reiterations of the same thing. And as far as Mavericks is concerned, I'm confident that Apple has a good hold on a desktop platform that works well with the software that I use. And I use a lot of Adobe software. But as far as spending $3,000 for a desktop computer, I wouldn't do it. And then if you look at their tablets, yeah, I just think all the products are a little bit too overpriced for me. That's not something I would buy into. And some people out there, you know, saying, oh, these people who don't buy into Apple are cheap. Far from it. I spend my money wisely. If I have to justify spending $3,000, I better get a good product out of it. I'm not even hating on them. You know, if people think I'm still boycotting Apple products, I'm not. If they create something that I like, I am going to purchase it because I am a fan of cool technology. Now, if the company tries to ban something that I want to purchase, then I have to rethink that. But they're not trying to ban the Nexus 5, and that's coming out tomorrow, by the way, and I'm going to be creating a video about that. Look at the iPhone 5S. That's supposed to be a luxury phone, supposedly. It has that fingerprint scanner, you know, all the security and everything. They didn't implement the same kind of feature into these new tablets. And I'm sure people have an issue with security with their tablets. And then even look at the iPhone 5C. That's not a luxury item, that's your lower end phone. They're just not a luxury brand to me, but I noticed the people who buy into Apple, they look at that brand as luxury. The people over, you know, reporting on this were applauding Apple when they said how much money they make from applications, and I understand they talk about developers too. So it is kind of a cool thing that developers are making a lot of money off the platform because you want to see everyone succeed. But if everyone in the audience is applauding Apple about how much money they make, you guys are the ones who need to report on this and be honest about the products. And I just think from the things that I read, even if you knock Apple, you know, some people out there were saying bad things about iOS 7, but the next minute they're talking about everything else about Apple and they try to make it like it's the best thing out there. If it's not the best thing out there, why not just say it? I mean, and be honest with the people who are watching or reading what you're doing. And the fact is right now is that the market's really wore down. The reason being is because everyone's creating, you know, all the same stuff. Apple comes out with a phone with a fingerprint scanner, and then you have HTC doing it. But it's a good thing because it pushes everyone to new ideas. Once you have one company do it, then another company does it, and then you can move on to the next idea. But it seems that when Apple does this, and they change the little things, including that A7 chip, the Haswell processor from Intel, and then also the Retina display, they justify that by overcharging. And this is what I don't buy into when an Apple product is promoted or when I go to the Apple store and see what they're doing. This doesn't convince me to buy a product from you guys. So that's my point of view about these products. You guys can tell me what you think. Post a comment down below. And by the way, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I will see you guys later. Cheers.